in summary here, 3 shootings involving Jacksonville sheriff's officers over 3 days just this week.
And so Jessica Clark joins us now, joined by our crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson with a closer look at all of these shootings.
Yeah, so let's just look a little bit closer at all of these. Ken Jefferson, thank you so much for joining us. So let's go one by one through these 3. So let's first start with the shooting that took place this morning around 9 a.m. It was a traffic stop. The Jacksonville sheriff's officer pulls a man over. The man in the car shoots at him. The officer returns fire. The officer's hurt in the foot. The man eventually dies. What happened here?
Well, the officer is very fortunate that he only got shot in the foot, because a traffic stop is one of the most dangerous things that an officer is going to encounter outside of a domestic violence situation, because you're walking into the unknown.
Sure.
So he stops the car. He has probable cause to pull the car over. He's getting out of his car to approach the driver, and then he's met with gunfire. He has no other choice but to return fire to protect himself and to protect anybody else where those bullets may fly or may hit. But this person had on a bulletproof vest.
Right, and had 2 guns.
Yeah.
2 guns and a lot of ammo.
He had a lot of ammo. What was his intentions? That's the compelling question. What was his intentions? Did he bait the officer to stop him and then start firing on him?
Okay.
Was he going to do harm to somebody else? Was he going to become an active shooter? We don't know at this point. He's deceased now, but what we do know is that that particular threat of whatever he was going to do is gone now, because the officer did the right thing by using deadly force. Another
shooting was last night. Officers called to a house where a woman appeared to be wanting to harm herself. They get there, 6 officers get there. She starts firing at them. They return fire. They hit her. The rest of the 6 officers, they're not physically hurt.
Right.
What took place here? Was she trying to be shot at?
Yeah. So the officers responded to the call from the husband, saying that his wife was trying to kill herself by suffocating in the garage,
right.
And she presented a gun. So he got concerned. He called the police. So police are going in that call knowing that this is an armed person. So they have to be ready to respond. And in this case, she's being suicidal. She turns the gun on the police, and shoots at the police, knowing that they're going to fire back at her. She wanted the police to do the suicide for her.
You believe that? Again, we want to just say that these are all under investigation at this time.
That's correct. I firmly believe that.
Okay, and then Monday afternoon on I-95 around Phillips, semi-truck driver and an off-duty officer, somehow they engage with each other 4 different times. We're not sure exactly how. The officer gets out, shoots at the semi-truck driver 4 times, doesn't hit him. What happened here? We still have so many questions.
You know, I've got a lot of questions on that one also. Obviously, there was some type of road rage that ended up with the officer firing his weapon.
Okay.
So the questions are, was he threatened? Did he feel like his life was in danger? What was the purpose of him pulling out a gun and shooting at this individual who was not armed? So there's a lot of questions that we're going to have to wait on. And he's off duty, so he's not wearing a body cam.
And
so
unmarked car.
Unmarked car.
Yeah.
No body cam.
No body
he's
cam,
not
right.
on. He's not on duty. So we're going to have to rely on the officer and the man that he shot at to tell us what happened.
Okay. All right. So, is this just an unusual week for the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, or is there something more going on here?
Well, this certainly isn't common. You know, it's just been a bloody week these last 3 days. It's just been a bloody week. Even with all this going on, crime is still down at its lowest in 20 some odd years. So
yes.
We've got a good roll going on. These are things that no proactive policing could have stopped. You know,
you think so?
You're
okay.
responding to a person who's in distress,
yeah.
number 1. You're responding to a traffic stop, number 2.
Sure.
And then number 3, some type of road rage. You can't proactively police that and prevent it from happening in advance.
Ken Jefferson, thank you so much for your perspective on all of these. What a week, and it's only Wednesday. Jeannie?